Hello everyone, welcome to Tinovo.shop. So today we are going to do a fantasy island theme. Let me show you. So this is what we're gonna do today. And we are playing with our art gel today. So
Hit request.
let me click on my website first. My website is www.tinovo.shop. Everything that I use will be on there for available for you. And let me pin this. Hi, Heathers. Okay. And I'm gonna accept this and request.
Is that our?
Oh, it's in Dreamtime Crystal. Wrong page.
Huh?
Wrong page.
Me?
Yes. Okay. Now
This
I'm
is
gonna.
doing that thing
You
again.
want this?
Absolutely, I just had it on.
Okay.
See, I think this is hooked to that.
Wearing my gloves. Hi now, sexy. Hello. Hi, Linz. Hola, dia nails. Muy bien, ¿y tú? Hi, Tia. Hi, I nails.
I have a bunch of extra questions.
Okay, are you ready? Hello, Tia. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Vibe Effect.
Okay, so I have these nails out. Okay. This color of art gel. So now you get to see the new formula of art gel in action. Okay, I'm gonna take out Tiffany blue. Okay. So first, let's start with a oval brush. We're gonna do the background first. So the background is a funness, and then everything is easy. After you pass the background, all you need to do is a palm tree, some sun, moon, planet, stuff like that.
Bunch of simple stuff.
Okay. Let's take this out. Okay. Let's pen Tiffany blue on. From cuticle, let's pen to half of the nails, and then we're gonna fade it out just a little bit to get rid of this sharp edge. So I'm whipping Tiffany blue on. It's cell level, so if you see any streak, no worry. Look how smooth it is now. So when you brush it on, you don't have to be too careful. Okay. Add as moderators. Okay. Now I'm gonna clean my brush, and I am gonna fade this out. With art gel, my way of fading is a little bit different with gel polish. With gel colors, gel polish, I am taking the ombre brush and I ombre it down. Now this gel, the consistency is thicker, so if you want to ombre with the ombre brush, you can. But you can also ombre with an oval brush or flat brush because this gel right here is flexible. So even with a solid brush, you still can fade it out. Like what I'm using right now is an oval brush. You will find that useful when it comes to painting, doing portraits, stuff like that. You don't have to switch brush. You can use a brush that you're using just to fade it out. Okay, we're not gonna go too detailed on this ombre right here. We're gonna just stop right here and cure this. Then we're gonna use an ombre sponge. Dustin, can you get me more ombre sponge?
Ombre sponge?
Yes.
You might have to run out the warehouse.
Okay.
Then you run out the warehouse.
While Dustin is finding it, I am going to fill up the rest of the fingers too. Hi, Tara. Hi, Tanya. Thank you, Dustin.
That was a special one too, but
yes, thank you. Okay. And this brush I'm using a dry, totally dry to blend it out. You don't need any top coat, anything like that. You can add top coat if it get really dry at the end, like this. At the end right here, if it really, really dry, you can add a little bit of top coat on it. Okay, don't focus too much on the ombre here.
so you got a lot of compliments.
Ocean blue.
Does that not look exactly like Lori?
It does. Okay, now I am taking an ombre sponge out. This is my ombre sponge. I'm taking it out, and I am adding some ocean blue in here. Putting this on about halfway. And then I am gonna put Tiffany blue right beside it. And wiggle it in just a little bit, just like that. Okay. Tap it on the palette. Okay. And now I am gonna ombre this part right here. You see this beauty right up here? I'm gonna make that. Okay. Sponge.
Quick question before we get too far in.
Go ahead.
Abby wants to know, could you use indigo pigment powder to get this effect as well?
You can, yes. Okay. Now go ahead and sponge it in. Now this is my favorite, is when the ocean blue blend with the Tiffany blue. It makes this bright, bright aqua blue in between. This is my absolute favorite. Kia. And we will repeat this again. And you don't have to sugar your background with art gel at all, because the consistency is already thick already. So it's gonna adhere to the surface very well. You don't have to put on sugar like you normally did with the gel polish ombre.
Yeah, the whole damn fam's here.
Hi, Chris. Loving 313, Chris.
And TLC's here today.
Oh my God.
You haven't been keeping up with
Tracy have been busy lately.
No, she broke her arms.
Oh.
Both of them. She's been designing nails with 2 fingers.
With her feet too?
And her feet.
Good. That's why I expect with the feet too. If the feet not involved, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a big market for a foot artist.
Okay. Same thing. If you need blue, you come back and get more blue. Okay. It's like screen printing, basically. Yeah, you roll it like this, like that. Okay. And then you tap it lightly. I found this because before I use gel polish. Now I don't know. I love how art gel is easy to just sponging. It's way more easy than polish because it's more pigmented, of course. The consistency is thicker, so you don't have to like refill color into your ombre sponge like gel polish. Gel polish, each time like this, I have to refill like about 3 or 4 times. It's like screen printing. Tap it in.
I'm gonna move this over here.
Go ahead.
Because, and then if you need something, just ask me. Get it.
Yes. Okay. It's my favorite aqua tone. Here. Okay. So I want to start out on the top with a deeper blue. Royal blue.
Royal blue.
What am I using? I'm using the new edition art gel. Okay, I'm gonna use royal blue. Okay, I need a coloring brush. Tap in a little bit of royal blue up here. I'm gonna do it a little crooked on the left. If you want it to be even, you can.
Somebody just commented on how wonderful your ombre is, and they had gotten some for their boy, that's great language, isn't it? Had got some for their wedding and compared by none. So that invoked this thought, and we'll probably have to get everybody here to talk Tino into it. But Tino and I have a little side project going on, and it's doing ombre one after another. And I would love to sit there. We won't talk to nobody, but just let them watch you do like 50 ombres in a row. Have like an ombre night. Does that sound doable? Okay.
You see this? Yes. You see this? Now I'm gonna clean this. Yeah, it sounds very good. I love it.
Cool.
Okay. I am gonna see. I'm gonna fade it out with just the oval brush because it's just a little blend. It's nothing dramatic, so I skip the sponge.
Nothing dramatic.
Nothing dramatic. Okay.
Love those color combinations.
Thank you. Now again, these fingers. This one a little bit to the right. Like that. Now the oval brush is all clean. No top coat. If you want to put top coat, let me put some top coat. Let you see. You want to put some top coat? You take shine it. You apply out on the palette. Thank you, TLC. Thank you, JC. Okay, now take the brush, wiggle, wiggle, wiggles. See, not a lot of top coat on here. Remember that. Very minimum amount of top coat.
And remember, light and gentle strokes.
Yes. Okay. Hear this? And then, after that, we're going to worry about what's in the bottom. It's going to be Tiffany blue and corals. Ah, the doll said love you. Thank you, the doll. Hi, Jerry Nails. It's my first time joining, but beautiful work. Thank you, unique pricey. What kind of nail are you using? So this is my full cover square tips. It's available on the website in essential category. It's a full cover press-on tips. Okay, I'm gonna use Coral Art Gel. I'm gonna use a new sponge. Okay, so I'm gonna use the new Ombre Sponge. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna reuse this again. So I'm gonna save this color scheme. Look at the metal. It's my favorite right here. The metal part. This, so it's light. This is like oceany. But this right here is my favorite. Right in the middle. Look at that beauty.
It is beautiful.
It's like a aqua, like a beautiful aqua. Okay. Now I'm gonna take coral, put this in. Now this coral and this aqua, this Tiffany blue gonna be a little weird when it mixed together. Okay, I'm gonna use Tiffany blue again. The combo of this coral and Tiffany blue gonna make like a beige in the middle. That mixed together. That. Okay.
So, how much would a set like this cost? Just wondering.
Not
we'll
yet.
Have to wait till the end. Because,
yes, at least more than $150. But we'll see what detail we're gonna add in here.
There's no telling what he's gonna add at the end.
Yeah.
Usually the rhinestone is.
It depends on the dramatic of it.
Right.
$150 minimum.
And then if Becky's in one of her moods today, we're just gonna cut her short. Just
okay, now clear this. Okay. Again, dabble this in. It's kind of like a purple in between. Kind of like a light purple in between. Clear this. Okay, so what I am gonna do, what's that?
Oh, nothing. Thank you, Tara.
Okay, I'm gonna take this, whip it up. I am gonna mix it with white. Okay, white art gel. White art gel formula stays the same for now. Okay, I use it a lot for lines, so it stays the same for now. But eventually I might change it too. Okay. Maybe I should sponge it. No, I should fill the tip first and then I sponge later. Okay, fill it in. Wash your brush.
Some reason I'm craving cotton candy now.
Okay.
Well, Jamie, we can't answer that question currently. We've not used this one enough to give it an opinion.
I like the enamel more.
I feel like it's a better workhorse. The only reason he's using this is because I've been using the other one.
Cheer this.
Well, they want to know if there's a large jar of white and black art gel.
Oh, not yet, not yet. I will eventually, but no, not yet, because I might change the formula of art and white, black and white art gel too. I haven't decided yet.
So art gel is different from regular polish?
Yes, especially this new art gel, because not only you can do line work, you can do color block, you can blend, and One thing unique about this is before art gel, you gotta be a little careful. You gotta apply it. Don't apply too thick. So this new art gel right here, if you applied it just a little bit thick, it's clear solidly and it's cell level, just like gel polish does. But the consistency obviously is different than gel polish. Hear this. One of my favorite things about this is the ombre, the capability of ombre that it has. Take this, and I am going to put that color in the bottom. Okay. But yes, of course, it's different than gel polish. You will never be able to do something like this with gel polish in a fast amount of time. The ombre, you have to reapply multiple times for this. When it comes to line work, you have to use art gel. When it comes to ombre, you can use gel polish. I use gel polish before for ombre. I also love that too. But when it comes to line work, there's no way that I paint this little coconut tree with nail polish. Oh, I kill myself.
Oh, thank you, Santa Claus. Says you're the best, baby.
Thank you, honey.
Jamie, after we're done, if you have a free moment to what do you call those calls? Do a face call thing. Run over the difference between these two lamps, but we have not used this one long enough to make a educated decision.
She planned to buy a lamp?
She was asking the difference,
and
we know the other one's great in the workhorse. This one we just started using. I mean, it seems
it's a little too quiet for me. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that part either. Which that might be a blessing to other people.
Maybe.
Like if you got a daycare
it's center. A feel. It's a feel of it. It's a personal feel. Hear this. Okay. See, I don't really touch the blue part. I only touch the coral and the light coral part.
So is the new formula pigment or chrome friendly?
New formula is chrome friendly. You can put pigment on it, but it's more onto chrome than pigment. But the white, yeah, you still can do pigment on it. You don't need pigment on the color. You need pigment on the white, and the white is still able to put pigment. That's why I'm kind of trying to decide if I should change the white. I am gonna start drawing cloud now, also with the light coral. Paint just a little bit of light coral here.
Benjamin loves you, honey.
Aww, thank you.
Hello, Dominique.
Okay, now I am going to start blending out the cloud.
We're gonna get to see Dominique in Vegas.
Yes. Blend it up. Okay, here. Same on here. You can leave it like that too if you find this pretty. But for now, I am gonna cover it. I'm gonna blend it out. But you leave it sharp like that, it's also pretty. Okay, here. Then it's time for hot pink.
How many watts is
These pink art gels. How many what?
Watts is the seashell lamp?
The seashell lamp, I forgot, about 15.
I'll go look here in a second. And then what's best for line work?
Right here. Okay, now take this out. Remember, pay attention to what I'm using. Okay, this is pink art gel. Let's paint it. The pink tone for the sky. It's gonna go up here. It's gonna be right here, up on the blue too. It's gonna be invasion of pink colors. Okay, with the oval brush, we go side to side. There. Now I am gonna go in between here. Around this cloud right here, and let's blend it out. Clean your brush. Now let's blend it out. See, even with my oval brush, it's still very good at blending. I cannot do that with gel polish.
Are we sold out of the clamp lights?
Yes, we sold out the clamp lights. We're gonna ask Cindy about that latest. Just like a touch of colors. Same here. Same here. And right here, let's fade it out just a little bit, not too much. Kind of want to leave the contrast between the light coral and the pink art gel. Like this one right here, I'm gonna leave it. Blend up whatever up here. Smudge it out.
Very smooth.
Okay, let's see. Beautiful sky. This is the index. So, of course, a middle finger is neat like a sun. I'm thinking putting a sun right about here. Right in the middles. Or maybe on the right. But it needs a sun here. Maybe in the middle.
So what does the flash...
Cure this. Flash cure it temporary so you can stack your gel. If you don't cure it, then you cannot stack your gel, which means your gel will be wet. Like when I'm ombre, if I don't flash cure this, so this gel is not going to be cured. It's going to be wet, and I'm just smushing wet gel around. So if I want to stack it, I'm going to cure it for about 2 seconds like this, and then I stack it. That's a method called gel stacking. Okay, now pink art gel. Okay, so I want the sun to be kind of around here. Okay, blend it out. Oh, it's like blushing. Make me excited.
Like blushing?
It's so cool. You see, our last edition art gel is also pigmented, but it's not cell level. But this one is completely cell level. That's a part that sold me. It's a cell level one part. Like fast cell level, like within like a few seconds.
classify these as Northern Lights?
Yeah. Ish.
Ish.
Okay, now I am gonna put the pink art gel on. You're a real artist. Thank you. Acrylic by Kiki. Little purple right here. Smudge it out. I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun when I do like shading and all that.
So I'm gonna show this one to Andy. This is just a ish. Tino said
It's a ish.
It's almost Northern Lights.
Okay, smooch it out just like this, which is a dry oval brush. Okay, now put it in. I need some brown art gel.
I met you at the beauty show and you were amazing.
Thank you. Okay, brown art gel. I take it out. Oh, gracias. This him. So brown art gel.
Now I remember. That went up again. You have not drank any water in 3 hours.
Oh, and what's up here? It don't have to be a straight line because this is like landscape right here. So remember that. It can be a little natural looking. Thank you.
Tanya says, I have to recreate these, but I'm going to put a kangaroo.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's do the sun first before we draw the land. See how fast it's cell level. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna do the sun. Let's start out with a really light coral, mostly white art gel, which is a touch of coral.
Just a touch.
Yeah, like that. And maybe I'm putting a little yellow in too. This is the yellow oxide. I have a color called lemons, and it's like a bright, cold yellow.
Bright, cold yellow?
Yeah, this one is a natural yellow oxide. Put a little bit in and stir it up. Okay, now I'm gonna draw a little sun. Maybe about right here. Let me see if it should be bigger. No, this is good. Okay, now I am gonna blend it in. I'm using the coloring brush, by the way. Paint it in. It's my favorite coloring brush. Oh, the landscape is a little high. Oh, I have to do the whole sun. I planned just to do half the sun. No, it's too high. I have to do a whole sun. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. You can do the rest of it. Nothing.
Darn it, I have to do a whole circle now. I hate doing a whole circle. Okay.
Can I call your order? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that.
Oh, you can call, but you're not gonna call. You're not gonna call me. You can call to order. Desiree will take care of you, or Amy will take care of you.
There is a helpline.
Yeah, you're not gonna get to me because it's my job to teach a product, but for shipping and handling, I have a team for that. Dreamtime Creation is the one that handle your shipping.
A team? Oh, that makes
Yes.
them sound so fancy.
So I can have time to be on live and to make content and all that. Okay, let's cure this sun. Since it's really high, I can also put in the landscape too. Find the 10 millimeters here. I decide I wanna I wanna draw brown art gel.
Always DM us on Instagram if you have any questions that are nail related and all that.
Yes, about nail product and all that. You can DM me. I'm the one that will answer you about the nail product and what it does and all that. But for shopping and shipping, Dreamtime Creation will answer you.
Brain work, call them for grunt work.
Okay. You want to see me use art gel with a liner brush? Yeah, it's very important to see it. Look, I'm using art gel with a liner brush. Normally, I wouldn't use a liner brush, but you know, I just want to show you the consistency and all that of art gel. You see how it all smooth already? That's what I like about the new one.
Looks like good chocolate.
The old one, if I use a liner brush, like when I use an oval brush, okay, I use it for stroking. So in a certain detail, I couldn't stroke. Like, what if I draw like a paisley or something? I couldn't stroke it, so I have to use a liner brush or a curling brush for that. But it's very hard for it to cell level when I draw it that way. But now, look at that. Look, let me put some art gel in here. Let me twirl it around, and look, it's literally like cell level immediately. So, okay, so now we know the drill. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna whip this out too on the ring and the pinky last. So let's cure this. I don't know if I already cured this or not. Let me see. Oh, I haven't cured this yet. Can I cure this too?
And take a small quick drink.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Maria.
She says she's loving the new art gel.
Yes, I love the new art gel, and before I have 12 colors, you know, including black and white, but now I have 18 colors, including black and white with art gel, and I want more. I want more color. I want a medium blue, because this one is a royal blue.
I love the purple.
The royal purple.
The royal purple is.
This one is an ocean blue, and of course, I have Tiffany blue, but I want another blue that are like brighter than this, but darker than the Tiffany blue, right in the middle. Maybe 2 shades. And then I want some green. I want like some shade of green and all that too. I want a lot of color.
You're looking too happy.
I love these formulas. But I have another one coming. I'm just not going to tell you now, but.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. I didn't want to know anyway.
Yeah. Not about art gel, just something else.
Okay. I admire you.
This sun, let's dress it up a little bit. Let's use stained glass gel halo. Number 1. Number 1 might be too bright. No, it's not going to be bright. Okay, number 1. Okay, this stained glass gel. This one gonna be for the sun. I'm gonna paint just on the outskirt of the circle. Some will overlap the white and some will overlap the pink background. Let me zoom in so you can see. Yeah, more green shade. Chris like green. Yeah, she ordered my lamb. What now? Yeah, she like green. She more green. Oh, bingo. Okay, now I understand. Right, it's all coming together. Okay, now I'm gonna go around the circle.
Hello, Philippines.
Hi, Philippines. ¿Cómo está acá?
It says more brown shades.
More brown shade, latest.
You don't look as excited about brown.
Not yet. It's summers. When it comes to the fall where I do more portrait and all that, I will get more brown shade, but not yet. Hear this?
Ooh, Philippines loves you.
Yeah, I was born in Philippines. I was born in Palawan. Okay.
So know this, everyone. Tino, at first when he started this, was just looking for a line and to empower people to make their own and mix. But now he's on a different mindset, so he's going to get more and more colors.
Because people that like to mix, they still can mix, just buy a few and mix. But there is a group of people that just don't want to mix. You know what I mean? And I understand if when you're in a hurry or something, you don't want to mix it. I understand. So now I'm gonna take that knowledge and kind of
formatting it to make everyone else's life easier.
Okay, I'm using the curling brush again with black art gel. Let's paint it a little mountain right here. Another one. Drag it through. Okay. Now, in the bottom, I am going to put some art gel just right a little bit on the bottom and sort of blend it up a little bit to make the brown lighter. Okay, just blend out. Hear this. Same thing on here. Let me see. Let me see. The sun is looking omelette. Okay. Oh, there's a big mountain.
I actually wish I would have sit over here and tried to mimic it.
Yeah.
That's my next step, is to start doing a little drawing.
And then a little bit in the bottom too. Okay, blend it out. You can tell Becky to turn her hand over like this so you can blend easier.
Becky, turn.
Okay, hear this? And you're gonna mix some white with your brown art gels.
Baby, you want your little light man?
Huh?
I'm done with that line.
I'm good. Okay, now I'm gonna get some white art gel and I am gonna mix it with brown. Make these colors. And I am going to tap it in. Should I use a liner brush? I should.
Dominique said, I don't know why they always have the IBS show during the inferno time of Vegas. Boy, ain't that the truth. I think it's like
It's so hot. It's like
100
100 degrees. I'm melting. Everything is melted. All the glitter on me is melted.
Makeup running. Probably so they can sell more water.
Shoot, they sell like $8 a bottle of waters. No kidding.
I hope that potato lady's there. Yes, they always have it in Orlando during hurricane season.
It's like a landscape. Okay, this one too.
Well, we currently live in Missouri.
Let's do the coloring brush. See if we like it more than the liner brush when it comes to this. I like it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't a bias.
The stroke is thicker. See the stroke? You see? Compared with the last stroke. I like it. I just love how I can blend art gel using just like a solid brush. That's another one of my favorite thing about the new art gel.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
Dominique says I have a margarita backpack.
Oh my God.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh yeah. Okay, coloring brush then. Okay, now cure these. Am I already killing this? Let me see. No, I haven't cured this. Okay, I need some palm tree.
Oh, somebody asked earlier about whether we was gonna do anything down in Mexico or something.
Who knows? Maybe.
Just to let you know, Tino and I have discussed possibly starting to travel a little bit.
Okay, this one right here. So black art gel all the way. Okay, I'm using the liner brush for black art gel.
Just make it look so easy.
Okay, let's plan out our tree first before we put it in the leaf and everything. So one right here, maybe one right here.
Oh. Tanya said we can come down there. Her door is always open.
If it's not
and then
open,
my brain always reflects back to the spider picture, and then the kangaroo pictures of the 50 kangaroos on the golf course.
If it's not open, we'll break in anyway. So.
Just kick the door down.
Okay, one tree right here, one tree right here. How about one up here? Make it a little thicker.
Enough?
What's that?
You look very happy.
Okay.
Okay. No bugs here, mate. Now I know she's lying. We seen the video.
Okay. And I think that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and put the leaf in. No, now for this step, if you use nail polish, you will cry, honey. You don't want this to mix at all. Look at this delicate little leaf right here. You do not want them to blend. You want them to stay right here. Just like that. Like that. You don't want them to blend. Thank you, Avid Brews. Avid Brews say, Tino, it's truly an artist. Thank you. And again, just light little strokes. Okay, again. Thin little hairlines.
It's pretty good rain out there right now.
Mm-hmm. I can hear it. Okay, hear this. Okay, let's do this one. Yes, go over the sun too. Don't be scared. Don't be like, oh, my sun is right there. I couldn't draw the tree right in the middle. But no, do that. That's what make it pretty. And usually the top, I always put just a little bit. Look, see that? It's way shorter than the bottom. Let me do it again. The bottom, I'm going to curve just a little bit like that. Okay. Give it a little space. Just a little bit space. See, it gets shorter. Again, on this side, I'm going to curve just slightly. This is like 7 o'clock. Now, I'm going to do an 8:30, a 10, and midnight. Right there. Okay. Way shorter. That would create a dimension for the palm tree. Now, from the spine, don't go in here. Don't feel whatever in here. Let me take my palm tree out. See this? The leaf can touch each other, but in here, there's some empty space in here. That make it even more pretty. So I'm gonna start right about out here and feather it out. See, I leave the center alone.
Tino,
Mm-hmm.
they want a 24/7 live cam on you.
Like him on me?
Yeah.
What you gonna see me doing?
I don't know if I feel honored or creeped.
You have to pay for that. You're gonna see a little extra, so you have to pay for that. OnlyFans. I see you on OnlyFans. Okay, again. That'd be good for a TV show, Dustin.
What's that?
To film me 24/7. I'd be extra dramatic. Right? Like when I do anything at all, I'd be so dramatic. I'd be like, oh my gosh, can you believe this?
Now, you know what? We really, because of our our perspective of everything, and then the way we bond and discuss everything, we get in a lot of fun situations. A lot of fun situations. Our lives are pretty darn amusing when you think about it.
And I'm gonna try that. See, you need to use something that keep the lead just like that. It doesn't blend. You don't want your lead to blend.
We haven't had a lot of people, actually, people that are in the industry, offer to make a show.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't feel right, though.
Right now, I'm so busy. I don't know if I have
It
time.
would be intrusive.
But later,
it would be what we're doing, you know.
Later, I will.
Later on, absolutely.
Right now, I have to struggle between content and website, refine the website and all that, and items. So hopefully, I get it all done by the fall, the autumn, which start in July. Start in July, autumn will start in Tino's world.
Hello, just Toya, and also Dusted by Don. It's good to see you here.
Hi, Dusted by Don. Hi, Toya. Okay, again.
And then also there's always the worry of how much of that stuff is scripted and they try to change it, because we would absolutely want it to be all natural us.
Oh, I'm not going to be all natural. I'm going to be dramatic, remember? I'm going to be like, oh my God, this bitch, I'm going to get in a fight with her. I'm going to be dramatic. Like, yeah, like the rain coming. I be like, oh, I can't believe it's rain right now. Oh, I'm melting. Like, I'm going to be so dramatic.
I'm melting.
Oh, shopping. I hate shopping, but whatever. Yeah, extra dramatic. Take you this. Let's mat it to see this. Mat it.
It's my favorite part.
The mat it.
Mm-hmm. It always is, because it's when it goes from glare to perfect.
Right.
Just
here. All right, so time to dress it up a little bit. What should we do on the other fingers? Let's make this blue sky slowly disappear. And we're gonna head toward full sunset. Okay, cue this. Oh, will you look at that?
ooh.
Like it? Thank you. That's by Don. Okay, so enough with the boring stuff. Now let's have some fun. So these two now, this blue sky right here, I want it to slowly drip apart and get smaller and smaller, and like full corals and sunset. So it's gonna start to change. The landscape gonna start to change. Let me see. Okay, so we have this and this. Yeah, sure, very good. Now let's start with Tiffany blue again. It's not gonna be on this finger, it's just gonna be on the ring finger, just a little bit. We're not gonna use ocean blue or anything like that. Maybe a little bit. Okay, Tiffany blue. Crooked right on the left hand, right here. Just like that. Okay, don't worry too much about it. Get it. And then this one, 4 corals.
Full coral.
Mm-hmm. Actually, just half coral, and then the other half gonna be light coral. So this is coral art gel. About half. Okay. Ombre it out. Clear this. Okay, underneath I have coral too. Let me see. Okay, so it's slowly drip apart, and then coral gonna be right here. Gonna be all bright right here. Okay, got it.
This is something we need to check into when we go out there.
What's that?
Dominatrix said that Elon Musk is building Tesla tunnels underneath. They've got them to the convention center for.
I love Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm. Everything he's doing is righteous.
Elon Musk is autistic, just like me. I know that it's not official on paper, but I can tell that Elon is autistic. I can tell just by look at him. Okay, I am gonna have ombre brush.
But instead of doing the Uber and all that stuff, we might be able to Tesla tunnel over to the convention center. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be fun. Ombre the top half too. Becky, can you turn your hand over for me, please? Thank you. Okay, now blend out. I need a little top coat. Getting a little dry. Or maybe a little Tiffany blue right here. See, little Tiffany blue. Ooh, let's see how it does. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, look at the, oh, look at that. Oh, okay, okay. This is interesting. I have a little Tiffany blue on my tip of my brush. But it's not gonna work like that with gel polish. Just so you know, it's not gonna work like that with gel colors. Art gel is a little different. My method of ombre are different. In a good way. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, that is so cool. So I have so I combine colors. So no top coat. I just put some Tiffany blue on my brush and blend it. Okay. Cute. That was cool. Okay, I don't know what color gonna be on here. I'm just gonna leave it for last. Wait for this. I can actually take it out right now. And I don't know if I still have color on here. Let's check.
Why does matte polish sometimes have like some shine or like it isn't cured completely?
That is just the type of matte. My matted doesn't have that. Now my Teflon matte sometimes it has that. It's an ingredient in it. That's why I love my matted finish. It's just velvet right away in a split second. In like 3 seconds, bam, velvet. Depend on the ingredient. You can tell by the amount of time that it cures. If the matte go in for like 10 seconds and then slowly become matte, that's a different matte. That's a matte that I'm talking about. But this matte right here, about 2-3 seconds, bam, it's matte immediately. Just depend on what matte you use. My Teflon matte is kind of like that, but I don't use it for finish. I use it for isolating chrome. And then if you have to use it as a finish, that is for people with issue of staining their nails. Then you can use Teflon matte as
nail stainers.
Nail stainer, like hairdresser and all that.
Hair dyers.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoo artists.
Just a little bit. So I just use the sponge. I'm still having gel on this sponge. That's the beauty about art gel. Because if I use gel polish, I have to refill. I have to keep putting more gel in. But art gel is thicker, and the consistency is more like flexible consistency. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's like flexible.
I understand.
Meaning when you stroke it through, you hardly see any streak if you try to blend it through. That's what the one of the thing about gel polish is. It needs to be cell level or else you're gonna have streak. But art gel, amazingly, even if it thick, it's still cell level. So that's what one thing about it that make me excited. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of blue, just tiny, not much. And what down here, I'm thinking of bright for the sun. Okay. So clear this.
Oh, big brain energy in there.
Big what energy?
She said the live camera setup is so smart. Big brain energy.
Oh, big brain energy. Okay. You send me into another place just for a split second. But big brain energy. Thank you. No one ever complimented my brain before.
What?
They compliment my creativity.
Oh,
I guess that's the same thing.
I compliment your brain all the time.
Oh.
I knew within the first 2 hours of our relationship that I was never going to get ahead.
That's
that
not.
I was the idiot of that.
That's not a part of my body that I love the most. I love my lips the most.
Really?
That's my favorite part of my body is my lip. I love my lip. For kissing.
Brain second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just love everything about your whole inner being and so. But ultimately, you're a genius.
Just a little blue. Oh. Oh, there, right there. That's it. Okay, we're done with the blue. No more blue. Here, this one you can either save it in the drawer. If you that type, you can do this. And
look at those beautiful little clouds.
And then you just save it. Put it in a drawer. If you want to reuse it. Me, I just tossed it. You're making so much money with a set like this. You don't need to save your ombre sponge. Just toss it. Okay, now I need brightness down here. So again, I am gonna take our coral mixed with white. Let's see. Oh, I start to see the pattern now. So no more brightness. I get what I'm gonna be here is either hot pink. Let's see.
We'll see.
Or royal purples.
I like a royal purple.
Or this landscape have to go somewhere. It could escalate.
Escalate?
Okay. So first, let's ombre this out. Yeah, I tell Becky to turn hand over because I like to blend down. I don't like to brush up like that. It's awkward. I tell a lot of people what show about that too. Is you have to choose. You can either make your client comfortable or you can make yourself comfortable. And I ain't gonna make myself comfortable. So.
What if they're good tippers?
Oh, I'm still gonna make myself comfortable because I promised them result, not anything else in between.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, what you asked for, I'm gonna give it to you. However, my way.
Are you doing a gradient from blue to pink?
From blue to pink. This is coral, it's not pink. This one, I want in pink. I don't know yet. I don't know about this finger yet.
I wouldn't say it's a gradient like an ombre. It's more of a how the sky.
Cloudy sky. Yeah. Be careful with that cloudy sky. So not straight up and down. Remember, follow the flow. See the flow right here? See that? See that flow? Okay, clear this. Let me decide first.
Sunset or sunrise?
Sunset or sunrise? My favorite is sunset. So this is gonna be a sunset. But if your client is an early bird, boo. But if your client is an early bird, then it'll be sunrise for her. Depend on how you sell it to her. Take one look at her. If she like frigidity and all that, she obviously wake up at 6, exercise and have coffee, all that crap. So she's a sunrise person. But if she calm or chill and be like, oh, whatever you like, she's a sunset girl. She's a night owl, just like me. Okay. Let's go all pink. Here, pink all the way.
I don't even think they have sun in Scotland. I've never seen one in a movie.
You know what? Oh, I'm gonna go with orange. No, pink first. Pink first. Early bird client, they always fill with energy. Cause it's not natural energy. They have a bunch of coffee with a shakety hand.
Shakety.
Come to me. Dare to make demand with a shakety hand. Line work usually. That's the irony of it. Yeah. I want some line work.
Some tribal art.
I want a skeleton with a lot of details, please. Starbucks logo right here on the fingers. Yeah. The irony. Cause you have to give them what they want. For you to charge a lot of money, you have to give them everything they want. Okay. Ombre brush.
Abby said sunrise energy is kale smooth. Energy.
I grow up on an island.
Now remember, they only get the sun like half the year.
Yeah, you only get half the sun. Trust me.
Her smoothie's half.
So what you get is dawn.
Dawn.
Shame on you. What you get is dawn. Dawn means the sun is already up. It's like 7 to 8 o'clock. I grew up near the ocean, and I witnessed the sun when it just rises up and the sky is still red and pink. That is a raw form of the sun. That's when you can look directly at the sun without it hurting your eye. It only lasts for about 30 minutes. But after that, bam, dawn. So what you experience is dawn. No. It's when it's no longer early bird. It's like mediocre bird that wake up a little late. like waking up and doesn't get up bed immediately. Be like, oh, I'm just gonna stay here for another 30 minutes. And you wake up and you see dawn. And dawn, a lot of people see dawn. But a sunrise, a true sunlight, it look exactly like sunset. Trust me. No. I witnessed it. It looked exactly like the sunset.
No, you're right.
Except for the smell of freshness in the morning. It's different. Okay, let me see. Okay. I need cloud now. So let's use this shade right here, the coral mixed with white. Maria also a semi early bird. That's why I call it semi early bird. Fashionably late.
Well, okay. I hate to even mention this because I was just going to sit back and see, but this is the time of the year where you usually decide that we want to become sun gazers again.
Sun gazing is a method that people look straight at the sun and it absorbs energy into your body. But in order to do that, you have to catch sunlight right at the peak because it doesn't last a long time. If you're too late, you miss it. If you look at the sun and your eye hurt, you miss it. Yeah, your eye not supposed to hurt right when it's peak.
Right, that little misty bluish gray.
Yeah, this one, but this sun right here, that's a dawn. I plan to do just half of it, just like a little bit of it. But I put the sun a little too high, so this is like the sky is sunrise, but the sun itself is a little late. You get third eye, yes, absolutely.
I love you.
I can almost just leave it like that. I don't have to blend it. Maybe a little bit. Like cloud. Okay. Oh, this object you draw cloud, I don't think you need milky anymore. Look at the blend of it. So it depends on you. Just like that, just a little bit. Okay.
Oh.
This one right here.
You know, Angie, you will get there. Just a lot of practice.
Yeah, remember, nothing built overnight.
And really, what you said yesterday really resonates is the fact that you're giving them so many shortcuts that they should be within a year to 2 years at the level you're at.
Right.
With all the shortcuts you're giving them.
Okay. Let me see. I want a purple shade right about here. Let me pick up a little pink to see what happened. A little pink in my brush. This is craziness. This is so cool. I never do that with gel polish. Never able to. It's like the two colors like blend together. Okay, now cure this. The landscape gonna be the same. This one gonna be the same, but the mountain can be a little higher on the mountain. So let's draw in the landscape first. Brown art gel. Coloring brush. Cure this. Cure this too. Yeah, thank you, Abby, for real. Yeah, I'm gonna work very hard. Yeah, I work very hard, and to this day I still work really hard. Before I work like 9 to 5 job, and since the day I own my own company, I work 24/7. I'm not sure how do I get here.
But you know what? You
Doesn't
love what
make
you
me
do.
right. You have to. If you love what you do, it's gonna be easy on you. If you love art, like you make a nail set, like an art nail set. If you get excited before you making it, it's gonna be easier for you. But if before you start it and you be like, or stress about it, then it's gonna be a little hard. Just depend on where your heart at. Let's draw in our mountain. Actually, I'm gonna add some hot pink right here first. Some pink. I keep calling it hot pink. I named it pink, but it looked like a hot pink. Just a touch right here, and maybe a little right here.
I am going to do something different. I haven't even informed, or I'm going to try. I haven't even informed you yet, but I'm going to take the Dustino account on Instagram, and I'm going to take the old client nail records, pictures of short nails, and start flooding that one full of short nails.
Okay.
Sometimes I think people believe that you don't know how to do short nails. And those are actually more fantastic because they're so tiny and intricate.
Okay, just like that. Boo. Ew. Who care about short nail? Ew.
But that's assuming I can do technical stuff because I'm not going to bother you with it.
Okay. I find it annoying too. Did you do short now? Did you do short now? It's so annoying.
Well, it's not what you enjoy.
I know, right? Ugh. Them peoples. Okay.
We hire Crispies.
Okay, a little bit right here too.
Good point, Crazy Clock. The longer the nail, the more we get to enjoy you creating.
It's like going on Milan runway and say, excuse me, Miss Prada, can you start doing plus size model? Because we don't like those size 0 model in the runway. How annoying is that? Miss Prada, Mr. Louis Vuitton, can you do bigger size model, please? Don't keep putting size 0 model on the runway.
Abby says 80% of my clientele are extra short, extra short. My soul dies every little
like going to Schiaparelli runway and be like, do you guys do large size or medium size instead of 0 size? Do you guys do big size or medium size on your runway? Okay, I'm gonna add a little pink right here too. Oh, I already have pink. Maybe I'm talking about purple. I'm gonna add purples. I am gonna try this. This is stained glass gel number 13. I'm gonna try this shade. Oh, that is pretty. It's like a fuchsia. Okay, this stained glass gel, so it's see-through, by the way. Let me see. Oh, and then I'm gonna blend it in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like saying, can you use just one color of material in the most boring dress that you can make?
All right.
You know, but Crispy's with all her training, after
Oh
she's
my
done
God,
being a
that is so
ninja,
beautiful.
she gets glitters in.
Ooh, little purple shade. Ooh, that is sexy. Okay, let's see. I need some yellow right here because the sun is right here. I need halo to blend out in this direction. That's number one. Okay. A little yellow right here. Now we're gonna blend it out. Okay, good. Okay, cure this. Cure the purple too. Actually, let's add. What could I add up here? Maybe some more cloud. Okay, later I'm gonna put planet and all that up here, so I'm just gonna leave it empty. Here.
Planets.
Hi from Cuba. Fonse, notice. Cure this. Okay. Time to draw a mountain, and then we can add in our shading and highlight. Maybe I start out drawing the ocean now. Yeah, I'm gonna draw some water right here. First, let's do the mountain in first. Black art gel. Really high up.
I should have grabbed it now and tried one with you.
Yeah.
I'm almost itching at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a pretty mountain. Fill it in. Let me see, this is the other nails. Okay. Hear this? A little shading right here. Okay, here. Thank you, Chris. Chris say, I love your energy. Thank you. Okay. Again. Ombre it in.
I like how you've been putting the purposes on the labels.
Yes, it's helped a lot because sometimes people have to struggle to remember. So I love this like line work, detail, drawing, painting. So when if they forgot anything, they can just stare at the label and be like, "Oh, this is what it does." I want to do it with all my products. It's just that the issue is how much can you write on that? You know, I don't want it to be bombarded with words. But yeah, I like that a lot. Hear this? And I am using my coloring brush. How I'm gonna draw waters. Let me draw the shading here first. Brown, art gel, and white.
Well, I just had a flashback.
Of?
I remember that night. Actually, it was a couple nights when he was trying to make the pool water. Remember?
The pool water.
When you were trying to make water.
Oh.
Remember? And then you did like
back in the day when.
Yeah, this was.
I think they remember it too. When I trying to make water, I want my next effect to be water effect.
And then you kept coming up with things I thought was great.
And then I come out with a technique, and then 3 months later, somebody take my technique and make it viral. Done them.
It's all right. if nobody else in the world knows.
It didn't credit me too. Didn't credit me neither.
You know, a lot of people don't,
but they're not viral anymore, so karma.
One thing that I know is you're going to always progress and create more, come up with better ways. And if no one else knows, I know what you've come up with before everyone else.
Okay, this one, same things.
How do you save the nail from bulk?
From what? Bulk?
Against thickness.
You have to use proper material. Like you see what I'm doing right here? If I use nail polish, hello, bulk. Right there. So you have to use something that you can stroke it really thin and it still have colors. You have to watch out for your material. The tool, the ingredient that you use matters. See how thin it is? See, everything is like paper thin. Look at that. Polish will be a little bulky. If you still can use polish and be careful with the thickness, but you have to be a pro to do that. And your polish have to be pigmented. Like my gel color, I build it for art, so it's pigmented. But like let's say OPI polish, well, they make it for polish. They not make it for art, so it's kind of watery. That's how people think about OPI. It's like watery. So it should depend on what you use, kids.
Which is fine having water polish if you got plenty of time to put on 30 coats.
I would do this is coral with mixed with white. Ooh, look at this, completely freestyle, just so you know. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, just a little white. Okay, now I'm gonna put in a little top coat so it stay in shape. Can you see it? I'm gonna jab it like this, smudging it.
Do we have any summer plans, Tino? Vacation plans?
No, I don't have vacation.
Really, the lifestyle we lead is like vacation.
Yeah, you're right. Because I just come back to Chicago, and then I'm gonna be in Orlando, and I'm gonna be in Vegas.
Right.
I guess I don't view it a vacation because I didn't plan to go there and relax and chill. I still doing show and all that, but it is a vacation.
It really is. Yeah. And then we get to go with Cindy and Ron, and they're great.
Right.
People.
Right.
Because they know everything.
Okay. So this is what I have on here to make like the waters. Just actually I can make it a little more opaque. Actually, I was a little shy.
A little shy? You built your confidence now.
Yeah, I can do this. When you freestyle, you're a little shy. Yeah. Okay. So that means same thing here.
Looks like we're frozen. The comments are still going, but
Do you guys still see us?
well, yours is moving, so that's good.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Do you guys because our screen look like it's a little frozen. I don't know if it's just us or
Okay, I said we're all good.
it's all good. Okay, good. Okay, do we have palm tree or not? Palm tree right here. Maybe one palm tree right somewhere right here. One palm tree here, and then planet, moon, star here. Okay, so one palm tree right here. That's it. Hear this. Okay. Now, let's pop in a palm tree using black art gel. You see, I already have the new formula of black art gel. Let me try that. If you draw with this, let's see.
Ooh, Hippie loves going to Table Rock Lake. That's not too far from us.
Table Rock Lake?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I would suggest swing on around to Eureka Springs.
Oh my God, Eureka Spring is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
Hippie love. You will love Eureka Spring.
It's nice.
It's like a gem and mineral town. There's psychic, there's restaurant. The street are not even. It's up and down. It's have several, like, it's beautiful, spiritual town.
It's like a gnome troll village.
Yes. Beautiful. You can smell literally like herbs and incense everywhere. It relaxes you. Okay, just one palm tree. I mean, one coconut tree.
Oh, show up.
Who?
Okay, they're gonna be down at
Oh, Shona.
Shell
Did she live there or something?
No, she lives up in Kansas.
Oh, and she just here, probably have friend here and
Family.
yeah,
Relatives.
relative.
Cindy and Ron have a lake house down in Shell.
Yeah. I want to have a lake house too.
That's actually Shell like maybe 30 minutes from here. Does that make us lake people?
Yes, we lake people. Woods people and lake people.
Can we upgrade next time to the motorboat instead of the paddle boat?
Oh my God, you guys! I tried the paddle boat. It's how do I describe the paddle boat? Because it looked fun.
Oh,
it looked fun and doesn't like we might get tired. Something like tired. It's a paddle boat. Yeah. We just paddle it away, watching this afternoon. Spending the afternoon eating snack. Oh, it's gonna be a piece of cake. Let me tell you something about paddle boat, especially when it's made out of plastic. It's so light that you paddle into nothingness. I mean, the boats keep going in a circle because the wind is so strong, and we keep paddling, but it paddles to nowhere. It doesn't even follow my direction. It's even worse than the go kart in the amusement park. It's horrible. And after about 30 minutes, my leg give out on me. I'm like, what the heck? Even the ducks swim faster than us.
Right, right. Well, it was a very windy day. Don't forget about that.
And then Lynn caught us right in the middle of our paddle boat. Gosh, why I'm busy paddling.
Right. And then, so it was blowing. The wind was blowing us, so we really wasn't making much progress. And then the worst part of it was there was a dam.
Oh, that was a dam. So she said the woman that sell us a ticket say, oh, you guys can go anywhere, whatever you like, just upstream, downstream, whatever, but just stay 100 feet from the dam. So immediately say, is it dangerous? She like, oh honey, it's fine, you're fine, just stay 100 feet away from it,
right?
Unless you want to go for a ride. Needless to say, I listen to a lot of horror story, especially like dark, strange, and mysterious story, and just story that tragedy happened. And one of them is a dam. One of the people go in the dam and they get sucked down the dam and they die. They all die. She did not mention anything about that. But when we start paddling, somehow I think about it and it just feels uneasy. You know what I mean?
Because the wind was blowing us and we weren't efficient enough with the paddling.
Right. And I feel like I'm gonna get to the dam and
just whoosh, right
people are gonna start telling story about me. You hear that Tino going to the dam? What a tragedy. He got sucked down to the dam and they never found the body.
They never got a chance to fake their death.
But now we got to buy all his nails because he's gone, he's died. Now we can buy his nails. All of it. Okay, I want to draw. Should I draw a moon or planet? I want to draw a planet. So, in order to do that, I want to use pigment. So I'm going to use 𝙤𝙑, cover it all with 𝙤𝙑. Canoeing or kayaking, you know what? As long as it's dried where you want it to dry, because the paddle boat, I'm telling you, I paddling, but the boat doesn't listen to me. It's like, you keep paddling, Tino, but I'm gonna go the other way. That's what happened.
Well, I think the paddle boat is perfect size.
I just hope it made out steel or something, but
we want one with a motor.
Yeah, yes, motor all the way.
That would be the.
But I did not regret trying the motorboat. At least now I know. I have a story now to tell.
Yeah.
About our paddle boat stories. This one too, I want to put some star and planet on it. So I'm gonna bush sand it. Just, the reason why I bush sand it, so it can block pigment. Before I use Teflon matte to block pigment, but certain kind of my pigment are strong, so I decided to use 𝙤𝙑 to block pigment. I leave Teflon matte to block chrome. Hear this. Actually, I want to kill this all the way.
Hi, Sylvia.
Hi, Sylvia.
Paddle boarding, that's different than. That sounds wet.
I used to live on a private lake, and I had pedal boat, and I can only say I hate pedal boat. They are a lake killer. Yes, Chris, loving 3 all the way.
Absolutely.
And then we have to watch these people with a real boat. Release a real boat out into the water, and we just paddling while watching, and they watch us, and literally like 30 minutes later when they started their real boat, we are like, we are moving this much.
Yeah, right. We're like,
we're still here.
But we were going upstream against the wind. It was rough.
Okay. So I want to draw planets. So a big planet here, a little planet here, a little planet here. Pigment base. All the way.
Yeah, that's my fear is the fact that by being a paddle boat, that is too easy to get stuck.
Look at it this way. If our paddle boat experience is perfect and everything's fine, we're not going to have a story.
We wouldn't remember it.
I wouldn't want anything I do to be nice and smooth when I'm on like an adventure like that. I want something semi-horrible to happen, but not too horrible.
Not catastrophic.
Not catastrophic, but semi-horrible. Like not up to the expectation, because then I remember it and I have a story. But if everything's fine on your vacation, you have nothing to tell. You'd be like, oh, you're in Chicago, and then we go home. Just like that. Yeah. But now we get the chance to say, oh, we're in Chicago. We almost get mugged. We're in a dark alley. They think that they were robbing us, but we are not one to rob them, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the police get involved. And, you know what I mean? A story to tell. Okay, now, pigment base. This is what I use. And I'm going to draw a little circle here. This is a slick background, so be careful. It's very slippery. That's why I'm moving with cautious. Yeah, you can take a little dotting tool and twirl it out, but I don't want it to be thick. That's why I'm drawing, because I don't want it to be thick. Is it a perfect circle? It looked like a perfect circle.
It looks like it to me, but I don't know why you don't feel like it is. But
if Becky doesn't approve, give her some brownie. It'll be perfect. Okay, now another planet here. Let's kill this.
What happens if Vegas stays in Vegas? Well, we know that for sure. No, actually, we've not experienced that yet.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened to us in Vegas. Everything is amazingly smooth.
Yeah.
It's like I go in that beauty, so big success. Going to eat restaurant, the food is perfect. Going down the street, I mean, nobody get us.
Yeah.
It's like everything is perfectly smooth. So now I've been to get Vegas 7 times. I have no stories.
No story.
Except for that one we've been in Spearmint Rhino. Oh, no. I have a story. Yeah. So that one, but that was not us going to beauty show. It's our friend, her and her sugar daddy paid for our trip to Vegas. We stay in a luxury hotel. Everything is fine. But then that night, she decides she want to go to the strip club. Spearmint Rhino, like a famous strip club where all the rappers go to. Okay, sure, I go. But then it's just a female strip club. It's not even have any men in it.
Right.
It have all the girls.
They did have some good bouncers, but they weren't gay friendly.
Yeah, and then we walk in there, and this stripper trying to like do her things on us, be like, oh, hi you guys, do you want to be friends or whatever? And we say, no, we're gay. And she like, is it matters? Bitch, get out of my face. But anyway, offer us a beer, a bottle of beer for like $25. Strip up. I was so like unhappy in that strip club. Like the whole hour, I got nothing. There's no candy for Tino. I mean,
right.
I stare over Olivia. She all like, she a little complicated. So she like men, and then she like stripper. So she like indulge in her fantasy and all that. I'm here, no candy for Tino, no nothing, just a $25 beer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed.
No, we've done a lot of other fun things in Vegas. We have been to the Red Rock. That actually was a great experience.
Wait, what is it? I forgot.
Remember that concert they got out in the middle of the desert? Me, you, and
yes, that was fun. And then Guy Fieri was fun too.
Guy Ferris, we've hit that several times.
That Virgin Mary is a big drink. It's like a big Bloody Mary drink. Yeah, I guess we have little stories.
And then everybody and their brother kept offering me cocaine.
Yes.
I don't know why. That was.
Oh my God! Please, if anybody ever asks you to offer you any cocaine in Vegas, don't take it. It's the worst cocaine ever. Nothing like the 70. Nothing like the 70. Worst cocaine ever. It's like, might as well just snip powders, just snip flour from the market. Make you feel absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, we've been to Planet 13 many a time.
Yes.
That's usually the first thing we do.
I think when it comes to that, I'm burned out.
We really are over it now.
Vegas have everything to offer when it comes to Planet 13, and I smoke too much. I was burned out in Vegas. I have no desire to do that anymore in Vegas.
And then remember I made the mistake on the Ferris wheel.
Oh, free drink. Right?
Yeah. You get if you get the luxury bar.
I don't drink.
Ferris wheel.
I don't drink, so it doesn't have to make it up for both of us.
And it's actually a good deal if you can drink a lot quick. It's all you can drink while they do the circle. So you're trying to pay for the ride through alcohol. And boy,
we've been to Gordon Ramsay restaurant multiple times in multiple locations. Yeah, the Red Room and that place that Cindy took us to with Ron. It's like a burger place, and then that place in Paris.
Oh.
Multiple times.
Caesar buffet.
Oh, my favorite. Okay. If I go to Vegas, I have to go to the Caesar buffet. It's including food from like 10 different countries. It's amazing. You have to wait for a long time, but we don't have to do that because Ron is a black diamond. So we just
waltz in,
keep our head high and just walk in while all the losers keep waiting on the side looking at us like, do they just walk in? Yes, we just walk in. And like waitress would dare to ask us like, oh sir, do you have to wait in line? We just say, we don't even look at her. We just say we black diamond and we just walk right in. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to do that. Kill this. Do I kill this yet?
Maybe.
Yeah, I killed that. Okay, put this in. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do colors. I like purples.
And remember those 3D rides? That was pretty creepy fun.
Oh, but that's boring. That you can do anywhere. This time, if I go to Vegas again, because I never have chance to go to Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
I love Cirque du Soleil. I love to watch them. I like to watch people that are really into the craft. I'm addicted to watch people like that. And Cirque du Soleil, I want to go there. Okay. Pigment brush does it on paper towels.
We got it. Oh wait.
Knock off excess dust. Now, don't move like this. Don't go like that. Just stay in one place and dust. Don't move, okay? Remember, pigment not gonna stick to your background. You already have shined it on. There. A little more if you like.
Oh, Marianne said Gadia's 𝙤𝙧 for dinner in Vegas. That might be a place to buy because I've never heard of it.
Oh, I never heard of it.
It's gotta be good.
This one is purple too. Everything is purples. I like purples. Purples with a little pink.
I was a hippie love. I'd say, you know, Ron, a lot of people know Ron and Cindy.
Yeah, Ron is known in Vegas.
But they don't live in Shell Knob. That's just the lake house.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that rain? Doggish.
Little pink. Okay, now a little pink in here in the middles. Lightly, that's lightly.
Is Pigment Base the same as white gel polish?
No,
if
it's
not,
different.
What is the difference, please?
Pigment Base is have a dry inhibition layers. Gel polish, there are a lot of multiple different kind of inhibition layer. Like there's one that dry really wet. There's one that dry, like sticky but it's dry. And then there is no white. So that's multiple different level of inhibition layers. And you don't want the wet one because it's gonna make your pigment muddy. Look at how beautiful this is. Pigment Base, besides just the fact that it's a really good white gel polish, it's really pigmented and you can use for art, but it ensures that my pigment are smooth. And when it comes to that, people just doesn't know what kind of white gel polish to use. That's why I have this and I name Pigment Base, so you know immediately. You don't have to like try this and try that.
You don't have to think.
Right. Because most often people don't know that am I using like they don't know if they like, oh, am I using the wrong gel polish or am I just not good at pigment yet? They don't know that.
Right.
But with this, now you know that this is the right kind of gel to use for pigments. You just have to perfect your pigment method.
That's a great concept.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wonder how many people are out there are watching your techniques.
They'd be like,
have the conducive products,
yeah,
and they're struggling. They think they can't get it, and they give up.
Right. They like, am I using the wrong thing, or I just need more practice? Or which one is this? Product can really mess you up if you use a wrong thing. It can make your life miserable. Like this beautiful set right here, it could be a miserable set to do, but using the right product help you get that easy breezy.
Yes, we ship to New Zealand.
You know, I want to go to New Zealand one day too. I want to travel across Europe.
I do too, backpack style. We'll see hostels and
we definitely go to Scotland to visit Tara.
Definitely going to Scotland to visit the vertical Viking.
Oh, the Viking!
Right.
I forgot about.
We're in it.
I was thinking about Tara, but I forgot. Tara had a Viking husband.
Right.
Yes. And then maybe we catch a leprechaun while we're there.
I mean, we'll pretend like we're visiting Tara, but we'll know.
Right. Right.
Be like.
Okay, now it's time to draw a little ring for the planet. If you're insecure about this step, then you can put top coat before you draw. Am I insecure about this step? Because if you wipe it off, you wipe off the pigment. So it have to be perfect. Let me do the little one first. Guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
Okay, I go moving slow and cautious because I don't want to redo it. I don't want disaster to happen. when I do it on my clients, sometimes I doesn't top coat first. I do it like this, and sometimes if it's a little crooked, it's okay. But if you're gonna make a dramatic mistake, then you gotta have top coat it first. Okay, now curve it in.
Oh, well, thank you, artistic numbers are. Oh, Leanne's nephew and his new wife are in New Zealand right now.
Really?
All those places sound great. I want to do Switzerland at some point. I want
to do Iceland. I want to do Iceland because I heard that a long time ago the reason why they named it Iceland because the Viking doesn't want people to move to Iceland, so they name it Iceland. But it's not really cold. So they name it Iceland, so people doesn't move that, right?
Right.
And then Greenland is actually really, really cold or something like that.
So it's okay.
I'm not.
So
I don't know about the detail, but that's how I understood. Is Iceland is not. It's actually it's like really pretty.
If you have to clean the pigment, the pigment comes off. If it does, do you have to add pigment base again?
Yes, you have to, because you depend on the inhibition layer of this gel. So when you wipe it off, the inhibition layer is gone. Because if it no wipe, you couldn't put pigment on. You need the inhibition layer of this, the perfect amount of inhibition layer that not too wet. So if you wipe it off, you have to redo it. That's why I say if you have to wipe it off, you put top coat on here first. So everything is protected. Then you can draw whatever, you can wipe up whatever. That is one thing that when I first started, I do that a lot. So I recommend that for beginner is you use top coat to protect what you already have. And then you keep on drawing. That way you can make any mistake you like. But when you, that's a rule for beginners. But when you know the rule, when you are success in your step, you can break the rule. So right now, I'm breaking rules. I ain't put no top coat on here. I'm just gonna go for it. Just like same at driving, you know. When you first learn how to drive, you have to stop at red light. You know, you have to slow down at a yellow light. You're not allowed to speed up, and you have to follow the speed limit. Blah blah blah. Boring. It's like if it's 65 miles per hour, you have to drive 65 miles or 70 miles per hour. You're not allowed to drive 100 miles per hour. You know, just all the rules. But when you become a pro, you can break all the rules as long as you don't get caught by a police officers.
Well, it's not even about that. If you can afford the ticket, why not?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just the same at driving. Right now, I'm fast and furious.
And that's why I drive, because I'm slow and old. Slow and safe.
Yeah, when you can hang up your driving, you can do donut in the highway. Yes.
I'm getting your brushes as soon as I can. Do they come in pack or individually? Both.
Both. Right now we have bundle. I in a transition because I love single head brush. So I'm in the transition to make my brush single head. And mainly because with the length of it, I can put it in a pretty box. Right now they way too high for a pretty box. But later when the length of it adjusts with single head brush, I can make a pretty box. Pretty little pouch. Fantasy Island. I love the team Fantasy Island. I do a team every year. Fantasy Island.
You ever watch the show? Did you know it was your show?
With a little midget like the plan.
Yes.
A little bit. I watched a little bit. Not much. The plan, the plan.
Put mama here. I don't know. Lisa said the good version is good too.
Oh, the new version, you mean? Curtis.
I think the new. I've watched a couple, but then we got busy. I think I would like it a lot though, because it seems creepy.
The plan, the plan, the plan.
I got a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
After we get done here, you still got several videos and then some other things you got to do. How about we put on American Horror Story, and or do you want to?
Listen to audio book. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just do audio. Yeah, darker version.
It's a darker version.
You know, because these days and times you can get so much scarier out there, whereas back then you wanted to keep it kind of.
It's too risque back then.
Right. You couldn't even say damn or.
Let's map this now. Don't forget that pigment are presented here, so be careful of your stroke. You have to stroke it slow, light pressure, and slow.
The sky and those are so beautiful. Yeah, they are.
Kiss this. Okay, after I'm done, I might use a little shine effect on the widest.
What?
Kiss this.
So it's going to be a mixed breed? A little shiny,
Just a touch. Just a touch. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Stacy. The nail are gorgeous. Thank you, Ruth. Yes, Crazy Claw. I love the background is basically the technique. The rest are just drawing, like the tree and the land. That's just drawing, but the background, that's multiple blending technique. And these planting techniques like that, how you like smudging like that, though are the technique that I will use a lot when I shade, like when I draw or something and shade. I do that a lot because the face is not really an ombre. It's more like a blend. Shading is a blend, like the nose and all that. That's blend. And ombre is like from here to here is even, you know, blue and then Tiffany and then coral. But smudging, like look at the cloud. You know what I mean? That was smudging. I use a lot in portrait.
Well, one thing I'm happy that by you expanding your color and not relying on your beautiful ability to mix everything.
Now they can.
You did all this and you didn't have to mix nothing. So.
I mean, I mix a little bit, like just
not
white on brown, make it lighter, stuff like that.
You may not realize it, but sometimes you mix every single color you use.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
I like mixing. But I discovered that it's make people like easier if I just have colors. It doesn't restrict people from mixing. If they want to mix, they still can mix. But if they don't want to mix, they can have like this color, that colors.
And I'm proud of you because you went into it like, let's just make a mix.
I'm evolving. It's a transformation.
You are evolving. And also let me say to all the people we love on here is we have not been on as much live as we used to, but Tino right now is growing. And when Tino grows, he's growing for you, for everyone that is willing to accept his growth.
Yes.
So we'll be back in normal action at some point or evolve into something even more better.
I don't know. Beautiful work at always. Thank you. Thank you, Earth Mama. How much for this beautiful set? Okay. So let's count the price. Okay, color I use For the background, Tiffany blue, ocean blue, royal blue, chorus, pink, the land brown. Okay, so let's talk about our blend. So I use 5 colors to blend. Let's say a full set is $50. Let's say a full set is $50.
And what you mean is that's the acrylic done
Acrylic,
and shape and everything?
yeah, or fill, $30 for fill, whatever. So you if you live in a place, your full set might be $100, or in another place, your full set might be $20. But let's just say a full set is $50. Maybe Chicago or somewhere like that. Okay, so $50 full set. I'm using 5 colors to blend. $50, $100. Okay, $100 for a nice background. You can draw a little more, depend on you. Okay, now time to drawing. Let's count the landscape first. So I add in a landscape. I add in the sun. I do some shading. Another $50. $50 for the background. $50 for details. That's $100 on top of $50. $150. You want to make more money? Pop in some crystals. Where will crystal be? But pop in some blue crystal right here, some pink crystal. You can elevate it. Charge them extra $10, $20 to depend on what kind of crystal you use, depend on how much. So at least $50, and then you can charge more. You can tell them, you need a little pixie gel. You want like you want a little Aurora glitter on top of the water, something like that. Dream Aurora glitters. This is not no white, but you can wipe off the inhibition layer and leave it just that. Because Aurora is sheer-ish. Anything that are sheer-ish, it's totally safe. Doesn't matter how thick you draw it, it's totally safe. It can count as a top coat. Same with my stained glass gel. If you don't know that already, you can just wipe it up and leave it at that.
Are you factoring in length into this?
The length? I don't factor the length because the length count with a full set. So let's say again, your full set is $50. If your length is a little long, you might charge $70. If your length is a little short, you might charge $40. I don't know how you charge for your full set, but that is not count with the art. That count with the full set. So I established that the full set is $50, but remember, your full set might be $80. Or maybe she should do a fill, and that might be $20. So whatever your full set is, that's up to you. That's your story. But the art, I would say $100 extra for the art. Okay. When it comes to art, if you want to charge more for short nail, you can, because short nail, when it's short, you just spend a little more time on the landscape. So if you want to charge like $10 extra for short nail, you can, but most likely I charge the same price.
And maybe that's for some of these people who have clients that always get short nails and they can't break them. Maybe they should do that. Be like, yes, short nails are $200, long stilettos.
Look at how big. Oh, you got, oh my God. Oh, this is Aurora Gel Dream. Did I say Aurora Glass? Aurora Gel Dream. You might not see the letter. I need her to make it white next time. But this is Dreams. And it was, see what it looked like. And I'm just dusting a thin layer on the water just to give it a little extra, little pop. Same thing here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, spread out thin so you can see the water too. Aurora Gel is see-through, so you can see all the detail and benefit from the shininess. Oh, so romantic. Here.
Pretty Anya. Is that our Anya? Is that our pineapple chicken?
I need me a set for a wedding.
Anya, there's a lot of people on here that absolutely can if you want press-ons.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to press on, they can send you anywhere in the world. They don't have to be in your town. Yeah, Georgia words and then tax. Then add a tax. I need to embody that saying because I love that saying.
Well, you got a cup. Could turn into a brush holder.
No, I need to change it because we are nail tech. I need to change from tax to tips. Georgia words and then tips. So you might say to your client, $50 for full set, $50 for background, and $50 for design. That's $150. Doesn't include tips, by the way. You can say that. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe off the widest, the inhibition layer. I'm gonna wipe it off. Let's use alcohol. For the finish, let's not use acetone, let's use alcohol.
Lydia, no, we don't do nail classes on short nails.
When I do nail class, it'll be about 5,000 for my nail class. I'm not teaching about enhancements, just art.
We're talking about live classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Beautiful. Okay, so this is my widest. See, you can just wipe it off. You don't need top coat or anything like that. I love the sun the most. And I love how I put a little stained glass gel #1 here and I can just fade it out. I love that. It just gives look glow. The sky look glowy. I love how the landscape is laid out. And when I first started, it's hideous looking. It's like a band of brown, and then some black art gel fading down here, some black art gel right here, and then some highlight. It looked like hideous, but when you add the palm tree and all that in, it looked beautiful. The planets, I done this technique before on the planets. I haven't done this sky before. It's a beautiful sky, especially I like the transition from blue and it slowly fade up right there and it's all sunset right here. There's a nice flow and that's how I like that. Anya say love the outfit, doesn't it?
Thank you, Anya.
Hola, saludo. Oh, hola, Argentina. Hola, Laura Cabrera Nails. Let me see. Any other question?
So she's asking how much for a class. Now, first of all, it's not going to be a class. It's basically going to be a mentorship, and it's going to be a one-on-one situation, and it will not be offered to anybody and everybody. There's going to be a small test you need to take.
Yes.
Because what we're going to do is a life-changing event. Tina's going to take a couple people, only one at a time, and we're going to convert them and change their lives in a way they can't even imagine. It's not even all going to be about nails. It's going to be a minimum 2-day, 12-hour classes.
Yes, and basically I will take my art form. I will show you my art form and make sure that you can accomplish it. But I don't have time for you to practice your line work. I don't have time for you to practice your blending. And I don't have time for you to learn how to work with pigments and all that. Those are the skills that I offer you for free. I have live stream. I have highlights in my live stream. I put it on my highlight. I have line work highlights. I have blending highlights. I have highlight work with pigment, work with textures. Those are the skills that you have to practice to perfect. When it comes to my class, I don't have time for you to practice on low line work.
Right.
When let's say we're doing something like this, you have to be able to know how to draw line work. Not portrait or anything like that, but you know how to draw a line, a proper line, how to draw a thick line, how to draw a thin line. When it comes to pigment, you don't have to be perfect, but I want you to have a knowledge of pigment, like how to use a brush, how to knock off the brush, stuff like that. Those are the knowledge that is already there for you. It's online. And I save all my live stream. Remember, I'm the only one that saved my live stream, and I save it for you. So those are the skill that when beginner going in, you can take that skill, you can practice. But when it comes to our class, we have to hit it right in the first day. We have to hit it. And we have to continue hitting it. We don't have time to sit there and struggle. No struggle there.
And you need to be semi-healthy and able to withstand doing. I mean, there'll be breaks.
It's gonna be long hour. It's not. I don't want anybody then be like, oh, when it's lunch,
right?
or like, oh, it's getting late. No, it's gonna be dramatic. I'm gonna.
And $5,000 may sound like a lot, but you're gonna be leaving home with around $1,000 worth of Tino products. We're gonna pick you up at the airport, take you where you need to go, drive you back and forth to the hotel, because we don't want you to have to do anything but focus on being your best self in a completely comfort zone. I mean,
but I don't want no whiny. Well, like, oh, it's 7 o'clock. It's so late. When do we go home? No, you're gonna stay there until I decide to leave. But long hour. You decide to you allowed to eat. That's that we have.
You can eat all day long. We got a full-fledged kitchen with
pantry, stuff like that.
Machines,
you're not gonna be hungry.
Everything will be very well thought out.
But just remember, I'm staying in my workshop long hours.
We pretty much put in 20 hours a day up here anyway.
Yeah.
We do have a nap room.
Yes. Lounge. All right, you guys. This is Sunset Set. Fantasy Island, I call it. This is Fantasy Island. Yeah, back in the old day, when I traveled around for classes, that's one thing that I despise and resent is the hour. Because before I can translate certain technique to my student, I don't want somebody like the building owners or the other educator always like, we need to wrap it up. We need to wrap it up. We need to be done, and I'm in the middle of my process, of my explaining. I don't want to be rushed. Just like during sex, that like when you and your husband have sex, and then suddenly you just pop out bed and you go on Amazon and there is a big sale and you have to go sell before you guys reach climax, and that's no fun. That's give people blue bar. You know what I mean? It's just the same with my class. I'm in the middle of explaining. I don't want to stop and then go back to it. No, I don't want to leave it for the next day. I have to finish explaining it. So that is something that I want to focus on is the timing. And since it's in our territory, we are control of our timing. If I want to stay till midnight, I will. And I can. You gotta be able to.
So we're willing to put in at least 12 hours a day. So you're getting 24 hours. And we will definitely do more because that's kind of how we're built. And I'll tell you what, when Tino takes on teaching, I am so proud of the fulfillment that you give everyone. You're really.
It's one of my specialty is
really is.
A translation.
If you think his artwork is good, I promise you he is a better teacher.
I can break down very well. And if you see me online, I teaching for the mass, for the public. So you can imagine me in a personal level where I can spot out your mistake. Because online, I cannot see your mistake. But in person, one of my specialty is spot out people patterns. And trust me, everyone have a specific pattern. Even if you cannot recognize your own bad muscle memory, I can. I will tell you to draw while I'm watching you, and 9 out of 10, I spot out people pattern right away, point it out to them, and that's how I make the adjustment. My student, after several adjustments, they will be able to accomplish thing that I want to translate to them, but then there come the practice, because you have to keep that muscle memory going. Doesn't say 2 days, it could be 3 days.
It may be 3 because we're guaranteeing 2, but we're not going to allow, because of the dynamics and the way we're doing it, we can't allow you to leave here without you being 3 times better than you were when you came here.
That's no problem.
And it's not even just about the art. There's also some life lessons involved.
I mean, after 2 years of traveling for class, I decided to teach for free. You can tell how confident I am about that, because I have so much to teach.
Mm-hmm. But we do want to mentorship a few people and make some power players out there. Because there is a...
Because after seeing how Tanya grows,
yeah,
it's inspired me. It's motivated me in a different level.
That's what we want. We want more Tanyas, and we want more people that we can put under that Tino artist approved.
I would say that I really view Tanya's skill equal to mine, you know, or even a little more profound.
You know, the only difference I see between you and Tanya, and I'm proud of it, because I've seen her grow and take your teachings. I know she practices. I know that when you're doing this, I'm going to see her homework within an hour or 2. The only thing that I don't think she's grabbed onto wholeheartedly is the ability to foresee the design.
Oh,
she can sit back and replicate like perfectly, but she needs a little guidance with what to design, and that's not bad. I mean, somebody comes to her like, hey, I need this, she can do it, but
she needs me to translate to her about the memory bank.
Right.
The memory bank is one of the methods that I developed, but I will save it for class. All right, everyone. So that's it for today, and we will repost this soon. And Tara will repost on YouTube for you guys.
Lisa, no, you don't have to be great at acrylic to do it, because what we're teaching is art. Although we will watch you do a little acrylic and give you some heads up on it.
I fed you a little. I'll fed you a little information on acrylic, but I gotta see how you deal with it, because acrylic is something that you work on timing. I might do it on the last day, or maybe after hours. After we learn all the art, I fetch you something.
And we don't want to start this until we have everything fine-tuned, figured out.
Yeah.
And then, and they will be 5,000.
Bye, Maria. Good night. Have a good night. All right. I am getting out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow. Is TikTok, I believe. Tomorrow is Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow is TikTok day. Tomorrow. Okay, last night I am trying to download this TikTok live, and it seems like it doesn't work on my Wi-Fi. We might try somewhere that have good Wi-Fi to try it, because I just think that our area doesn't have good Wi-Fi, so I have hard time download. I couldn't download it through cellular data, but I will keep trying to download it. Bye bye. See you tomorrow on TikTok.
And Lydia, we don't have a set date for when we're going to start it up, but we will let everybody know as soon as we have the proper questions.
For now, just learn from live stream. Learn for free, and remember, nail down your line work, nail down your blending, all the minor little stuff, you know, like lines and little blend, little ombre, stuff like that. You have to get that out of your way before you can learn the formulas. All right, bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, Laura. Bye-bye. See you later.